Upon doing some research, I came to discover that the LEGO collectible minifigure series that are based on licensed themes of some sorts always lend to having sets made from them. In every instance, the minifigure series are either released at the same time of a theme's existence with their sets, or in some cases the minifigure series released shortly afterwards. The CMF series is a great and easy way to continue a theme's lifespan and usually appear to sell very well, while secondary waves of themes like the LEGO Batman movie, The Simpsons, and Disney Series 2 are usually overstocked at stores and don't appear to make the same numbers as the first waves. The CMF series is always very popular with consumers. LEGO Looney Tunes has officially been on shelves for a few months now, after months of speculation and rumors earlier in the year, with many believing that the LEGO Video Bandmates was a test run of how to roll out the new minifigure series. But we finally have Looney Tunes. Personal bias out of the way, but it is one of my favorite minifigure waves. I'm a sucker for licensed themes in general, and Looney Tunes is a very nostalgic beloved franchise for me. This isn't anywhere near how much I love The Simpsons and the Disney Series 1 waves, but it is definitely up there. But all this had me thinking, will this be the first licensed LEGO CMF series to not have sets included in its theme? It feels very unlike LEGO, and while they've had some special CMF series before with the sports lines that didn't feature sets based on them, a regular retail store CMF series feels different to me. But what sets exactly could they do? Aside from the obvious of having the new Space Jam film releasing, which they also tie into due to Lola's design I believe, I think that this is a perfect excuse to bring back the Studios line. LEGO Studios was a line that originated back in the early 2000s that was like a Hollywood film sets translated into LEGO. It became a cult hit theme after introducing licensed themes in the mix, like the introduction of Spider-Man into LEGO and Jurassic Park 3, as well as LEGO's original characters making appearances like Johnny Thunder. In recent years actually, we've had some potential revival of a Studios type line in some of the recent idea submissions, and with the poll that LEGO released a while ago asking what original theme should come back for a special set. I would love to see a line of some Looney Tunes sets that are based around film sets. Now the closest thing that we've had to this in recent years would be the Friends show of Central Perk and apartment sets. Because those were based on sitcoms, they included some stage lights in the corners, acknowledging that these are film sets rather than buildings. Now the big bombastic dream scenario here for me is obviously acquiring the rights to use the Warner Brothers likeness, and to build a theme around the production of the Warner Brothers lot. Printed pieces of the Warner Brothers logo, some extra Batman parts and pieces with implications of making more Batman movies, and using the Looney Tunes gang. And this gives a great excuse for some very special versions of the iconic Looney Tunes characters like Bugs and Daffy. You could have Bugs appearing in his director outfit. More importantly, we could get characters that were missed in the minifigure series. Foghorn Leghorn was one whose absence made sense to not be released in the CMF series, as we've yet to have a supposed Big Fig in the series, so having a set in which he's included would be great. Or if they wanted, the line could be based on location sets of Looney Tunes skits and areas, having Granny's house with Tweety and Sylvester, or the Boulder Canyons with Wile and Roadrunner, which would just lend to some really great Acme builds that we could get. Maybe a Duck Dodgers set with a new Daffy, Porky, and Marvin, or even just a basketball court to tie in with Space Jam, thus reviving the NBA type sets from the early days of LEGO's existence. This was just something that I've been thinking about as of late, because I feel that Looney Tunes deserves this. After the recent announcement of Mickey and Friends line, a Looney Tunes wave would fit right in. If you have any extra thoughts, I'd love to hear them. I hope you enjoyed hearing me speak about this, and I hope you agree that this would be a great idea too.